So hello everyone, in this audio class we will discuss the most important 20 questions and their answers that can be asked in the interview process of KVS and NVS. So let's get started with the question number 1. Please introduce yourself. So you can say good morning sir and ma'am. My name is, tell your name. I belong to, tell your name of the state, and I have completed my graduation and post graduation in geography or whatever your subject till this. So I am very interested in teaching because I enjoy explaining concepts in a simple and a practical way. I always try to make students comfortable so that they can ask questions without fear. Apart from academics, I also believe in overall development of students through activities, communication and practical learnings. So the question number 2, why do you want to become a teacher? So I want to become a teacher because teaching gives me happiness and satisfaction. I like interacting with students and helping them understand difficult topics in an easy way. I believe a teacher not only teaches subjects but also guides students in life. I want to positively influence students and help them become confident and responsible people. Question number 3, why do you want to join Kendriya Vidyalaya or Navodaya Vidyalaya? So Kendriya Vidyalaya and Navodaya Vidyalaya are very respected institutions. They focus not only studies but also on discipline, values, sports and overall personality development of students. I want to work in such an environment where I can learn new things, improve myself and contribute positively to students' growth. Question number 4, what are your strengths as a teacher? So my biggest strength is that I explain concepts in a very simple and practical manner. I also try to maintain a friendly relationship with students so that they feel comfortable in class. I am patient, adaptable and always ready to improve my teaching methods according to students' need. Question number 5, what is your teaching philosophy? So I believe teaching should be student centered, not only teacher centered. Students learn better when they actively participate in the class. So I always try to connect topics with real life examples, activities, diagrams and discussions instead of only bookish learning. Question number 6, how will you handle weak students in your classroom? So first I will try to understand the reason behind the students' weak performance. Sometimes students may face fear, lack of confidence, family problems or weak basics. When I will give personal attention, motivate them and explain topics in an easier way. So I will also encourage group study and classroom participation so that they do not feel neglected. So question number 7 is, how will you manage a highly disruptive student without corporal punishment? So first I will stay calm and try to understand the psychological reason behind the student's behavior. Then I will talk to the student politely and counsel him or her in a positive manner. I believe fear and punishment cannot solve problems permanently, but understanding and guidance can help students improve. Question number 8, how do you make your classroom interactive and student friendly? So I try to involve students in classroom discussion, activities, demonstration and question answer sessions. I also use practical examples and simple language so that students can easily connect with the topic. I always encourage students to ask questions freely without hesitation. Question number 9, how do you use ICT and digital tools in teaching? So I use PowerPoint presentation, videos, maps, diagrams, GIS, GPS and other visual tools to make concepts easier. For example, charts, graphs and visual presentation help students understand theoretical topics more clearly. Technology also makes the classroom more interesting and interactive. Question number 10, how will you ensure inclusive education for students with different learning abilities? So I will make sure that every student gets equal opportunity to learn. I will use simple explanations, visual aids, group activities and different teaching methods according to students' understanding level. I will also create a friendly classroom environment so that no student feels neglected or left out. Question number 11, apart from teaching your subject, what co-curricular activities can you contribute to? So apart from academics, I can contribute to quiz competition, debates, cultural programs, environmental awareness activities and math activities and sport motivations. I believe co-curricular activities help students develop confidence, leadership, quality and teamwork. Question number 12, how will you motivate students who are continuously underperforming? So first I will try to identify the root cause behind the student's continuous underperformance. Maybe the student is facing personal, family, financial or emotional problems. Then I will talk to the student in a friendly manner, motivate him or her positively and provide regular support. Even small improvements should be appreciated to increase confidence. Question number 13, how do you handle stress and pressure in professional life? So I try to stay calm and organized during stressful situations. I believe proper planning, positive thinking and communication help reduce stress. Instead of panicking, I focus on finding practical solutions to problems. Question number 14, how will you deal with disagreement with parents or senior colleagues? First, I will listen carefully to their opinions and try to understand their perspective. Sometimes their viewpoint can also be correct. Then through calm and respectful discussion, we can find the best possible solution together. Question number 15, what are the important features of the National Education Policy 2020? So the National Education Policy focuses on the holistic development of students. It gives importance not only to academics but also to sports, arts, skills and extracurricular activities. It also focuses on conceptual learning, critical thinking, practical understanding, use of technology and teacher training instead of rote learning. Question number 16, are you ready to serve in remote or rural areas? Why? Yes, sir ma'am, I am fully ready to serve in remote or rural areas. I believe education should reach every student equally, whether they live in urban or rural areas. As a teacher, it is my responsibility to adapt myself to different environments and contribute wherever I am posted. Question number 17, how will you adjust yourself in a new environment with different languages and cultures? So I believe respect, communication and positive attitude help us adjust in any environment. India is a diverse country and every culture teaches us something valuable. I will try to learn the local culture, basic language and maintain a cordial relationship with students and colleagues. Question number 18, what qualities should an ideal teacher possess? So an ideal teacher should be patient, knowledgeable, understanding, disciplined and supportive. A teacher should motivate students, guide them properly and create a positive learning environment. Most importantly, a teacher should continue learning and improving continuously. How do you maintain discipline while keeping a positive classroom environment? So I believe discipline should come from respect and understanding, not fear. I will set clear classroom rules and maintain friendly communication with the students. When students feel respected and involved, they automatically become more responsible and disciplined. Question number 20, and this is the last questions for today. Why should we select you for this post? I am sincere, hardworking, adaptable and passionate about teaching. I try to explain concepts in a simple and practical way so that students can easily understand them. I believe I can contribute positively to both academic and overall development of students and work responsibly as a teacher. So thank you for listening. Keep listening for the further audio classes. Thank you.